All right, Devin Haney's baby mama, his BM, comes out, sets the record straight, says Devin did not touch her physically. The reports are wrong. In this video, that's what I want to talk about. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Know about it, because I like to be about it. Now, Lena Saeed, the BM, she has a child with Devin Haney, his only child to this point that we know of, right? She came out and set the record straight with a IG story. It says, the news reports that allegedly that I said, and I'm just reading it verbatim. The news reports that alleged that I said I was physically harmed by Devin Haney were not accurate. I'm delighted that Devin and I are both focused on co-parenting our daughter. And that's all it says. Cool. So, don't know what happened there. TMZ is one of the reports. And here's the thing. I'm just being real with you. The TMZ report said that she was pregnant and he pushed her while she was pregnant. So, for me, something seems awry. Something seems amiss, because that seems like a simple lawsuit right then and there. If they put in print something you never said or never mentioned, and in a company as big as TMZ put it out there in detail that this happened, that should be either for Devin or Lena Saeed. That's like an alley-oop lawsuit if you didn't say that, right? That seemed like because that's defamation. Like, that's the father of your child and you're defaming him. And so you mean to tell me TMZ put that in print? I've already made a video. The video, that's what I love about my job, bro. I love my job because I leave breadcrumbs. Every time I put in work, my stuff is online for the world to see. I don't delete no videos. There's no reason. Ain't nobody finna sue me. What you gonna sue me for? Sue me for telling the truth? Giving my opinion on a report made? Good luck with that, buddy. So it is what it is. I've already made videos about it. Something seems amiss. It seems weird that she's saying this now, but there's a whole story to TMZ where they're putting in print some stuff that she's saying allegedly I never said. So I don't know how the wires were crossed. I don't know who's telling the truth, but it's good for Devin Haney. He has a big fight coming up next month against Brian Norman, and that should be the focus. I don't know if Devin is still suing her because she said that she's going to try to co-parent with him. So some people, I post this on my social media, some people are speculating that Devin Haney got to her and paid her off and gave her whatever she wanted to make it go away. I don't know. You know, that's pure conjecture, speculation. It seems to be over. I don't know unless we hear more from Devin's lawsuit that he filed, and they do have a restraining order. She has a restraining order against Devin Haney. Maybe they worked it out. We'll see. You know, I will report if there's any type of update here. Speaking of reporting, I tell y'all all the time, I am the best in the business, and it's not even close. Notice the Haneyacks. They might report this because it clears Devin's name to her previous notion, or the reported previous notion, that Devin put hands on her. But when the whole article came out about Devin pushed me when I was prego and this and that, the Haneyacks content creators, they didn't make any mention of it. But notice Boxingego. There's this thing, I don't know, what's it called? Oh yeah, that's right, integrity. When it comes to my reporting, notice I'm the best in the business, and it's not even close, because I gave you her initial side when it was fresh news. The videos are still up. And when it was reported that she was alleging Devin Haney did X, Y, and Z to her, I told you about the restraining order, everything that was going on. When Devin turned around and sued her for emotional damage and distress and defamation. I did content on that too. Fast forward to the future, I seen this today, and now I've updated the fans on this side. So let's recap. Boxingego, as a content creator, I told you when she initially had the complaint and said he did this, filed a restraining order, was granted a restraining order, when Devin countered with pretty much his own lawsuit. And then now when she's setting the record straight, I gave you that story as well. Meanwhile, you look at like Haney at content creators, they're such man fans that they'll either ignore all of this, and then what really is funny is you'll have the Haneyacks, again, back to integrity, the Haneyacks content creators, they'll try to make it like they are so noble. Like, oh, it's not about boxing. I stay away from TMZ's style of drama. But then realistically, they don't. Let it be one of the Charlos get arrested and there's a mugshot. Let it be Gervonta Davis and there's a mugshot. Let it be Teofimo smoking hookah or Teofimo's baby mom divorcing him and allegedly got with a black dude. Let it be Gervonta Davis's taxes or court or the Baltimore judge or a hit and run. Then the Haneyacks content creators, they're all about that gossip. They're all about that drama. But then when it's something like Devin Haney, they'll pretend like they're above it to report on whatever's going on. That's the difference. Me, this is just a job. This is what I do. So I give everybody a fair shake. I report evenly and fairly, no matter who you are. I give everybody a voice. You know, I do chime in with my personal opinion at times if there's a reason to or I see fit, and that's it. But Boxingego, right over here, partner, we cover everything. Everything. I cover everything. I'm showing you all the different sides and the different shapes that this has taken with Devin Haney or any other subject. But I want you guys to pay specific attention because I'm the last of a dying breed. There's a lot of people who clickbait, but then all of a sudden, when it's a fighter that they love, they don't want to clickbait. Like when the girl put a restraining order on him. Now all of a sudden, they're too good to clickbait. So they clickbait you 24/7, but then when it's a fighter that they cape for, now all of a sudden they have integrity and morals. They don't want to talk about chisme. They don't want to talk about gossip. They don't want to talk about drama. You see how that works? Me, I'm not above it. I have certain things that I stay away from on the channel, and that's for me to know. But that's a very small sector, right? Anything else is up for grabs, you know what I mean? Because to be honest, boxers' outside life could play into their in the ring life. You know what I mean? Especially if it's lawsuits. Like Devin has a big fight with Brian Norman. That's a good fight. It's a dangerous fight. So if you having baby mama drama or this and that and lawsuits and that could affect your training. That could affect your mind state before a big fight. You know what I mean? Some people can use that. Like Buster Douglas's mom died weeks before the Mike Tyson fight, and he used it for energy and pulled pretty much one of sports' biggest upsets of all time. But it does relate. Just stay away from the snakes and fakes that pretend to act like they're above it, but then they clickbait you to death on anything else, especially fictitious news. You know what I mean? So that's the latest. The girl is saying that Devin Haney didn't physically touch her. I don't know. That to me, that seems like a lawsuit, but cool. If they're in a good place, great. Devin has a big fight. It is what it is. Similar thing happened to Gervonta Tank Davis, where the girl called the cops and this and that, and then later recanted and retracted what she said. So I don't know what's going on with the females. All I can say is as a man, you got to watch who you lay with, have kids with, and that whole thing, because as a bad look if people are putting out bad, false information and then having to retract it. You know, the damage could already be done to your brand. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new, but even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.